2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3. Markkanen passes to Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you've felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Levine after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Levine passes to Carter. Tries again. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. Left side, Warren. Outside to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Back to Warren. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Tipped away. White with it. Brogdon picks him up. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Levine with the slam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Brogdon outside. The kick out to Oladipo. The tray. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Outside Warren. Indiana again missing.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Oladipo's running. It's good.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Levine kicks to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's off the back rim. No good. And they're pushing it up. Here's Levine. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oladipo against Levine. Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Now here's McDermott. 5 on the clock. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Carter. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
McConnell passes to McDermott. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Love to see him battling in them. Go get it, little fella.
And he banks in the layup.
You see the IQ there? Holiday's assessing the situation and making the right read to capitalize. Nice job.
Carter finds Satoransky. 8 feet away. The kick out to Young. Now the pass to Hutchison. There's the lob to Carter. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Now here's McDermott, defended by Carter. Holiday against Dunn. And that one, good.
You like the show of assertiveness. Give Holiday this positioning, and he'll do his thing.
Young with no one around. And the Bulls with another miss. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 3. And look. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
We've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Itadze controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Warren finds Sabonis. And here is Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Well, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
The kick out to Holiday for the 3. The rebound by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out to the wing. From the arc. Up again. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Turner dishes to Warren. Back to Turner. Warren, the pass to Turner. And stolen by Valentine. Here's White. And White slams it in.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
Brogdon outside. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Feeds to Markkanen. Turner with the steal. Oladipo against White. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Porter's a remarkable athlete, someone who gets off the floor fast at you.
Pacers trail by 7. Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Oladipo. Fires the three. Porter pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. White, good.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Warren, the pass to Brogdon. Poked loose. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Brogdon leading the charge.
And good assertiveness on that drive. And with Brogdon's terrific free throw percentage, I'm sure he's happy to head to the line.
Brogdon hits them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Lamb. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. An absolute wrecking ball on the drive. I mean, LaVine is all about dunking it with authority.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down. The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Bean passes to Carter. He can't get that one.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And Warren, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. Warren's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Shot's good by Turner.
Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Markkanen in the corner. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside to Brogdon. On the wing, Turner. Brogdon right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls leading by 7. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Out to Carter. Outside, Levine. Here's the three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Indiana making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Chicago also making a switch. Chris Dunn's checked in for White. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Lamb, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine.
Man, he's such a capable scoring transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
They swipe it. Floats it up for Young. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to McConnell. Here's Bitadze, and that one good. Bitadze's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Over to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. The shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. 36 seconds left in the 3rd. McConnell kicks to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Count it.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
On the wing, Lamb. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's Holiday in at the three, the small forward. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Outside, Lamb. And there's the pass to McConnell. Outside, Holiday. Back to McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. Here's Turner. From 11 feet away. With the clock. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Dunn passes to Hutchison, right wing. Here's Harrison. Dunn, right side, to the paint. The shot by Harrison, no good.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Outside Holiday. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, can he elevate and finish. Lamb could be a terror on the offensive glass if he really sets his mind to it.
Pacers trail by 9. The wide open look here for Holiday. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Harrison kicks to Dunn. The shot's good from Carter. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Turner. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. It's blocked. Now here's Satoransky. Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Satoransky with it inside. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Passes it to McConnell. To Lamb. Some nice passing here by Indiana. To the inside. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Sabonis.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Harrison passes to Carter. Shoots over Turner, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. Here's McConnell. And Turner kicks to Lamb. Back to Turner. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Lamb. from the baseline. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lamb's got 4 points this quarter.
The underrated awareness of Lamb. Senses the shot clock winding down, launches it just in time.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter comes in for Harrison. Zach LaVine's checked in for Shetterance. And it's White in for Dunn. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 10-point game. This one for 3. Turner against LaVine. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Free throw good. Porter.
An effective player on both ends of the court. The long, crafty Porter knows his strength and plays them well.
And C-Webb last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component. He was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
There's the pass to Sumner. Here's Bitadze. Now McDermott. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And LaVine puts up a deep 3 off on that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. Here's Osman. Stolen by Markkanen. Carter down low. White the pass to Carter. Levine wide open. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The open look here for Sexton. No good on the 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Now Garland. To the middle. It's stolen by Carter. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Porter finds Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Sexton on the wing. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. And here is Garland. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Carter. Levine looking around. Can't hit from in close. And the Cavaliers with possession. 4-point game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And White kicks to Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Garland with it. It's stolen by Carter. Now here's Levine. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Drummond, the basket good off the assist from Sexton.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
On the wing, Levine takes a 3. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Love. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Garland. And there's the feed to Drummond. Nice D from Porter.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Drummond dishes to Love. Outside, Sexton. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter, and it's good. 2 points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
White, left side. Here's Markkanen, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
He gets that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. To the right side. Passes it to Garland. No good with the triple. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Carter. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Love. Back to Sexton. Inside. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Markkanen passes to Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Great look, but off the mark. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Satoransky. He's out there with Dunn. And it's Young in at the power forward. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Satoransky. And he lobs it up. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Thompson. Stolen by Satoransky. Hutchison passes to Young. And Young slams it home.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
The pass to Windler. Porter in the corner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porter's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Hutchison. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Young. Pass to Hutchison. 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. Dunn outside. Pass to Valentine. Count that one. Valentine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Passes it to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Down low. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Valentine. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Cornet kicks to Young. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Garland still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Harrison passes to White. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 16.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nance outside. Here's Porter, but they'll get another chance. Back to Nance. Over White. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Harrison off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Thompson passes to Sexton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Here's Harrison. Offline with his 3. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Sexton finds Porter. Back to Sexton. From past the arc. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Valentine. Here's Harrison. From deep. Garland with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Porter, no luck. Young outside. Lobs it up there for White. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Garland with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, Chicago was looking great right away. A smoldering performance for them early as...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offensive boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Home in the paint. Garland dishes to Drummond. Out to the right wing. Garland the pass to Drummond. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Drummond's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Right side, Porter. Left side, Markkanen. Carter, the pass to White. Levine for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
It's tipped.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here is Porter following the score by Cleveland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Saransky's checked in for Kobe White. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in to the paint. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the inside. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls leading by 12. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Carter missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now, here's Markkanen. And Satoransky kicks to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Garland. Out to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Windler. Picked away. Valentine with it. Now guarded by Porter. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson against Dunn. A beautiful reverse layup.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
To the middle. The kick out to Porter. To the paint. Right wing. Here's Windler. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Dunn is out there with White. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Wendell Carter. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. White. That one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Here's Osman. Porter finds Sexton. Back to Porter. Inside. Over Levine. And that one's good by Porter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Markkanen dishes to Young. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Bean passes to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch 4. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's offensive interference. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well, Levine is a scorer. Plain and simple. It matters not. Inside, outside, he's got it all.
Wallace with it, now guarded by Porter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players. Jump ball.
And so here's Cleveland. Sexton on the wing. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
Knocked away. Unhindered, going all the way. And Sexton slams it in.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
To the inside. And finished off by Carter.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Releases. Carter pulls it in.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Out left to the wing. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Porter with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And stolen by Drummond.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 5. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Wendell Carter.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He told them to play smart, but not to be cautious. He said, look, we got this lead by playing our way, and we'll keep it by doing the same. Guys, we'll see what happens.
Drummond fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Chicago with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Kick out to Levine. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The wide open look for Love. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. The wide open look here for Garland. The three-pointer no good. One-on-one here. And the rejection by Love.
Well, Kevin Love, such a smart defender. Send it back.
Sexton for 3. Can't connect. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Out to the right wing. Down low, Turner with the steal. Now, here's Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Dishes to Oladipo. The pass to Warren. Shot clock at 5. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Garland, the pass to Osman. Inside, Drummond. With the shot, gets a hand on it. Garland kicks to Love. Outside, Sexton. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Brogdon outside. He dishes it to Warren. Back to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. From 11 feet away, they get it back. It's good.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Indiana making some changes. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. It's all knotted up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Nance. Here's Windler, guarded by Oladipo. Sabonis with the steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to McDermott. Back to Sabonis. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers shooting 43% since taking the floor today.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Here's Sabonis. Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. Passes to Windler. To the paint. Now Cleveland moving it up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Shooting 1.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set. So the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
And Indiana making a change here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Holiday dishes to Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
On the wing, Porter. To the left side wing. Garland the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. With some art. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Windler the pass to Thompson. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top, up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Bitadze, and that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. All going up court. Here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Lamb. Back to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Drummond's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Tries from 7. And it's sent back by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Drummond kicks to Porter. Wide open. The Pacers pull it in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pacers. Windler, the pass to Thompson. kicks to Sexton. Clock at 4. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And Thompson throws it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Brogdon outside. Now the pass to Sabonis. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Nance. He kicks to Sexton. Here's Osman, by Oladipo. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Garland, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Pass to Garland. Thompson inside. He's against Turner from downtown. The second effort. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Pacers trail by 3. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. McDermott dishes to Turner. Back to McDermott. Oladipo, the pass to McDermott. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and Turner paying off because he's been persistent, decimating the defense with his bounce.
And here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Thompson with the bucket.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that does it for our
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Cavaliers leading to the left wing. Stolen by Warren. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Brogdon. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Pass to Lamb. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Warren. Holiday left side. From 13, it's Drummond with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Osman, the pass to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Osman. Shot from free throw range. Hangs in the air to the wing on the left. The shot will not fall, and Indiana will come the other way. Drummond working against Holiday. Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Holiday. Indiana making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Cleveland leading by 4. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. Back to Drummond. Over to the left wing. From down in the low post, it goes. Drummond's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. To the middle. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. McDermott with it. Nance on him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Sexton, the pass to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. 43 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Brogdon outside. Back to McConnell. Passes it to Brogdon. Makes it off the glass. Brogdon's got 6.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Nance. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Nance has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Cavs. Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Outside Sabonis. Oladipo left side. The fader. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game. Can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
Out to the wing. Puts it up. Misses. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rock. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
On the wing, Porter. Inside, here's Thompson, and they pick up 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Sabonis laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Here's Windler, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Thompson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Yes, that goes in.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Nance finds Sexton. Back to Nance, and stolen by McConnell. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Warren against Porter. And the shot by Warren, no good. Cleveland leading by 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Oladipo against Nance. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And the officials call a traveling violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Indiana. Warren on the wing. The pass to Sabonis. Back to Warren. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, there's a quiet explosiveness to Warren's game, kind of subtle, and we see it on drives like this.
Both free throws good from Warren.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Back to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Drummond passes to Love. Porter against Warren. Turner with the steal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
Sexton kicks to Love. Here's Drummond. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Warren. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Love. Sexton on the wing. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Relishing the spotlight in a big way. Warren loves having the ball in his hands during these moments.
Over to the left wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Oh, wide open look for Love. At the tip, and Porter putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Turner. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here to the left side wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Love dishes to Drummond. Pass to Sexton. There's Garland. Off target from 3-point range. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They did. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of... Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3-set. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Levine. Carter right side. Kick out to Levine. And it's sent back by Turner. But they recover it. 2 on the clock. Here's Carter. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays.
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Incredible speed in the open court. Once he steals it, you're not catching Zach LaVine.
And it's Turner off the drive. Yep, it counts. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Turner with the steal. White against Warren. Unable to get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. To the inside. And there's Levine on the assist by Porter. Levine's got his second bucket tonight.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
Oladipo hits them both. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. On the wing, Levine. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Turner. Outside to Brogdon. 3-pointer. Sabonis, high post. Markkanen on him. Clock at 6. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Down low. Here's Oladipo. Outside to Brogdon. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for White. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Warren. Lamb, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's the floater. The shot by McConnell, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Young against Lamb. Young's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Sabonis kicks to McDermott. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. And he makes that one.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
McConnell scanning the floor. To the left wing. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Satoransky, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
On the wing, Lamb. Dunn covering. Here's Bitadze. Good work there as it goes.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Young way outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's all tied in Chicago. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Jeremy Lamb. He's out there with McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Indiana trailing here. And Holiday kicks to McDermott. Holiday, the pass to McDermott. Here's Bitadze. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Hutchison with the rebound. The Bulls shooting well, 50% from the floor. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Dunn. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. T.J. Warren comes in for McDermott, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. And stolen by White. Here's the break. Valentine with it. Picked up by Turner. Shoots. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Valentine. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Brogdon kicks to Holiday. Outside to Brogdon. Warren on the wing. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. Zach LaVine comes in for Valentine. And Satoransky is subbed in for Kobe White. The Pacers also changing it up. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Basket counts.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Chicago.
Carter, the pass to Young. Kick out to LaVine. Back to Carter. It's hauled in by Warren. Pacers trail by 8. Left side, Sabonis. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Carter. And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
Some people say LaVine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Indiana again, turning it over.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Some changes for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for T.J. Warren. He gets it in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:02 left in the second quarter. A shot by McConnell, no good. Chicago with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And Young with the basket on the assist by LaVine. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's Sabonis with the drive. And the shot goes down.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Oladipo taking his time here. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside, Lamb. From the corner. They get it back.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Sabonis. Warren on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Carter pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And LaVine throws it down.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Bulls making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. McDermott's checked in for Indiana.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Harrison in for Levine. Indiana also making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Oladipo. Brogdon with it. He's got 6. On the wing, Turner. White covering. Here's McDermott. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Markkanen down low. Dunn passes to Cornette. They get it again. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around to the paint. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And Indiana shooting 43% from the field. Holiday dishes to Holiday. Outside Turner. Holiday finds Turner. Puts up a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Chicago leading by 8. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Turner passes to Brogdon. Now here is Holiday. Outside Turner. The layup off target. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky subbed in for Harrison. Here's Bitadze, defended by Young. And that one drops. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. Led by as many as 14 points.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dean comes in for Chris Dunn. Warren's checked in for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
Oladipo hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
There's the double team with Warren to the inside. Here's Satoransky. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers trail by 9. Dan Lamb kicks to Oladipo. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to McConnell. Over in the corner, Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Carter. And now Young running the floor all by himself. He dishes it to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Warren. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. The Pacers also with the sub. Aaron Holiday's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Here's Sabonis, and the Pacers can't get it to go. The deep three from Levine, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Comes up empty down low.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Levine. For 3. Pacers with the rebound. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The kick out to Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis inside. He's against Young. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in. Levine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porter. Here's Hutchison, defended by Sabonis. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. That's now 8 points for Victor Oladipo. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. White the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And Indiana shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Oladipo dishes to Warren. Back to Oladipo from outside the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
A lot of guys play above the rim. Levine plays above the square box on the backcourt.
Outside, Sabonis. It's deflected. And Oladipo has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Oladipo.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Levine for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 2 points. That one goes. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
LaVine wide open. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Nice form. The elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic-looking shot.
Turner looking around. Pass to Warren. Right side Sabonis. That one a little long. The Bulls leading by 13. Carter outside. Brogdon against LaVine. There's the three. And no good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. And Oladipo, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
White the pass to Carter. Out to White. On the wing, LaVine. Over Oladipo. Again, LaVine missing. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Over in the corner, White. Inside.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Down low and finished off by Porter.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Turner inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
A big like Turner just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm.
It will all take place in Cleveland. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of... Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Drummond working against Levine. And that one's good. Drummond. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Garland with it. Pass to Osman. About a minute played so far here in the first. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love trying to break loose. Markkanen pulls it in. Now the Bulls with it. Outside, Levine. To the middle, out to White. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. Passes it to Drummond. Here's Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that's going to be a travel. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Garland. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And he's just one of those players that's just physically gifted. Drummond can bully defenders when he's looking to score.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. They trail by 1. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Poked away. Stolen by Garland. Here's Osman. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bulls trail by 4. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. They get a hand on it.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Out left to the wing. Here's Hutchison. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Thompson finds Porter. Cleveland moving it around. Kicks it out to Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Here is Love. The Bulls getting the bucket. Windler the pass to Nance. And here's Love. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The three-point stroke of Kevin Love is so dangerous. Always a threat roaming the perimeter.
Cornette. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
It's tipped. Here's Satoransky. Thompson with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Back to Sexton. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 9. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Harrison. Valentine out there with Young. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Young drives in, and Young with the stuff.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Porter kicks to Sexton. Thompson is double. There's the pass to Sexton. On the wing, Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Out to Thompson. No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Cornette. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And here they come. With the putback. And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Dunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Over in the corner, Osman. Porter passes to Osman. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 9.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Porter passes to Drummond. Nance outside. Over in the corner, Osman. Dishes it to Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Nance outside. The kick out to Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. In last season, what a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And LaVine with the slam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Drummond. He can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
And Levine throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And so here's Cleveland. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Porter's checked in for Chicago. Levine for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Pulls up. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Well, hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Bulls making a switch here. Harrison's checked in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Osman, the pass to Windler. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Drummond. Oh!
Yeah. And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Drummond working against Porter. Outside, White lets it fly. That shot no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was a shaky first quarter for Chicago. A big part of the problem was their defense. And that'll about do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, pardon me.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Drummond. He has 7. The open look here for Sexton. Misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Osman after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Garland to the paint. Here's Drummond. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Drummond's got 9.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Young in for Lauri Markkanen. Now, here's Garland. Inside and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. The Bulls leading by 4. Dunn passes to Satoransky. Tries again. Cornett kicks to Dunn. Pass to Hutchison. Here's Cornett. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Porter in the corner. Here's Thompson. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler for the lead. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Valentine with it, now guarded by Porter. Young, right side. Pass to Hutchison. Back to Young. And it's Young finishing it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland, the pass to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Porter's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Valentine. Porter. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dunn passes to Porter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Back to Thompson. Porter finds Thompson. Down low. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young passes to Hutchison. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Bulls. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Right wing. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Windler, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Windler's got his first points of the game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
White, the pass to Carter. And the shot goes in.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Drummond kicks to Nance. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter, and it's Drummond missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White is out there with Harrison, and it's Carter in at the center. Love the pass to Sexton. He dishes it to Drummond. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Markkanen. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Satoransky, and yes, it's good. Satoransky's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bulls. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Sexton against White. Shoots it. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter with the 3. But they get it back. And that's collected by Love. Drummond passes to Osman to tie it up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Back to Sexton. To the inside. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got 10 points here in the second half. Down low, here's Carter, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Porter, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Cavaliers leading. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love is confident when it comes to attacking the defense, especially when he gets closer and closer to the rim.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Satoransky, and so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Garland dishes to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. Love trying to break loose. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Carter finds Markkanen. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. And the rejection by Love. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Porter. The putback. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Love has it in the corner. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Love. Passes it to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Out to Carter. Back to Levine. To the middle. Outside, White. Clock at 6. Back to Levine. Can't get the three to fall. Sexton on the wing. Love with a wide open look. Gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
So we see the Cavaliers get the tallest building in the state of Indiana. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sabonis. And stolen by Sexton. The feed to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Drummond. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Now, here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Warren finds Brogdon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And staying with the play, Sabonis.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Warren with the ball. Brogdon right side. That shot missing. Good D by Love.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Garland kicks to Love. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick and roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Now, here's Sabonis. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Brogdon with it. And the pass to Turner. Over Sexton. Here's Sabonis. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sabonis has got 7 points. To the paint. Garland dishing. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Right side Turner. Back to Brogdon. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Turner passes to Oladipo. Tipped away, but they recover it. Pushing it up. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Both good from the line that time. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. It's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats. and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Osman. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. The kick out to Holiday. Back to McConnell. And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
McConnell scanning the floor. Windler with the rebound. Pass to Osman. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
A good close contest so far as we've... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. Here's Bitadze. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Porter. He feeds it to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Lamb.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Turner. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
Warren's checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in for Larry Nance. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Love against Sabonis. Garland. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And the first one drops. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Right side, Turner. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And a wide open look for Porter. Hits the three from the wing. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there. Warren with the ball. Garland picks him up. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the three-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. And Garland comes to help. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Goes back up. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 9 points.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
And it's Love missing. Pacers trail by 13. Oladipo outside. Down low and stolen by Drummond. On the wing, Porter. Back to Sexton. Turner with the steal. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Out to the wing. Here's Garland. And so we wrap up the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 13. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And that's a wrap with the third.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Cleveland leading by 13. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Back to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here to the right side. 5 on the clock. Pass to Garland. Here's Osman. Off target from outside. And Indiana shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And finished off by Oladipo.
We know Oladipo is one of the quickest guys in the game. He is devastating on the drive.
Sexton kicks to Garland. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. Lamb, he's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana on D. to the left side wing. Passes to Windler. Over Lamb. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Warren. Brogdon the pass to McDermott. Over in the corner, Lamb. Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Now here's McDermott, covered by Nance. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Windler the pass to Thompson. 11 feet away. Here's Osman. And he converts the layup. Osman's got 8 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Holiday. Chalk up 2 there.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
On the wing, Nance. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Thompson with the bucket.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Holiday with the 3. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. One-on-one fast break. And again, Tristan Thompson. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Holiday dishes to Lamb. And there it is for him.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. And there's the pass to Osman. Here's Windler, covered by Lamb. Thompson inside. He's got 13. Here's Osman. No good on the 3. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Lamb. Back to Holiday. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Bitadze. Garland with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Windler. Over in the corner, Osman. From deep 3-point range. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 15 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Holiday.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
At this point, with the way Tristan Thompson is percolating, if you're a teammate, you've got to find him. He's cooking right now.
Here's Lamb. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. On the wing, Porter. Back to Love. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Here's Osman. Love kicks to Sexton. The pass to Love. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 18. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Osman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Drummond in at center. And it's Drummond missing. Pacers trail by 16. And here's McConnell out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton with it. Sabonis defending. The shot by Sexton, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brogdon against Sexton. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Exum. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And the three off target. And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Exum finds Drummond. At the elbow, Sexton. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Drummond, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 16. Brogdon with it. Now defended by Exum. Warren against Sexton. Warren, good.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Turner with the steal. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Warren. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Love against Sabonis. And that one is good.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Drummond passes to Porter. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Oladipo draws the double. Warren against Love. Sabonis trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Warren.
Well, this is T.J. Warren's role, right? We know he's a professional scorer. He's aggressive shooting that jump shot.
Porter with it. Ogden picks him up. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Brogdon. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Exum passes to Love. Stolen by Brogdon. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Sabonis. Rebound Love. Cleveland leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tristan Thompson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Osman comes in for Dante Exum, and it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. That free throw good from Oladipo.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Passes it to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 3. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Warren. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to Sexton. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.